Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our Warlords Battlecry 3 100% Iron Man playthrough. Last episode was a pretty important one because finally we are done grinding quests. We can move on with our lives and focus on all of these other things. Some of these other things are going to be huge grind fests of their own, like enemies killed, but at least it won't require us to go too far out of our way the way that, this questing business did. Like, even when we were grinding quests, like when I put it in a custom map and like I put 10 quest buildings inside my base, it still felt like it was going on so slowly. I think the constant reloading was, like, it just made it feel a lot slower than it actually was. Like, I think the last episode was about an hour and a bit. It genuinely felt like more than 2 hours long. I don't know if it felt the same for you watching it as it did playing it. But anyway, let's not complain about it anymore because it's done, it's over. Now the next other thing that I really want to get done quickly is the spells cast one. Unfortunately, there's no way to... or is there? I was like, there's no way to grind this, but maybe there is. Anyway, I was thinking, okay, there might be a way to grind this. Like, let's create a custom map where we just give an enemy like hundreds and hundreds of walls, and then we just send our hero in and he just starts bashing the walls, and then we cast spells. But we're pretty close. I assume 3000 is gonna be the magic number for this. Well, if we hit 3000 and it's still not it, and if it turns out we need 4000, then I'll build a special custom map for grinding spells. But for now, let's see if maybe we can get there by just playing normally. And for the rest of it, I think we're good. I think we're good. So let's go into the campaign this time. Well, let me start off by setting my keys. Start off with a quick joust. Eventually we will have to do this to grind hero kills properly, and when the time comes to grind hero kills properly, I'll be doing it slightly different than I'm doing it here. Here I'm actually, going through the motions and finishing the whole... Oh, I didn't give myself proper, like a sequence of commands. The ice shield... Luckily, I did kill all of the enemy heroes.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Spear of Ankh. Did you drop something? Yes, okay, I think it was the hammer and something else. Okay. So already I've forgotten the key concept of, setting up like waypoints. So it's good that we do this warm-up every time, because
An enemy has been vanquished.
sometimes, even if it hasn't been that long, you do forget little small but important parts about the gameplay. So that's good. Now in this episode, I'm thinking
You are victorious.
that, you know what, let's do small battle, large battle. Small, large, small, large, large, small, large. Let's do one of these, and we're gonna do things a little bit different. Oh god, I hate this. I hate this particular encounter so much, just because of how long it takes. Yeah, I mean, we've got nothing better to spend our points on, so I will get a bunch of shamans. Speaking of shamans, that's a bit of a kind of a foreshadowing of what we're gonna do in this episode. So in this episode, when we're done with this really annoying situation, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a proper map, and we're gonna try to do things the way we had been doing it in Battlecry 2, which is to say we will try our
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
we're gonna play as Minotaurs for a change, and we're gonna play as Minotaurs, and we're gonna try our Minotaur Shaman. What the fuck are these guys going? Like, actually, what are they? The actual fuck are they? Okay, for some reason they're pathfinding. Where are they going? I don't get it. And that still isn't all of them. Like, why would you have an encounter map like this and then have like a hidden map? Like, so where the fuck is there somebody left? This is just the might be the single most poorly designed thing. And see, look at this guy. There are just 3 of these guys just by themselves, not even moving properly. Yeah. This encounter map is, I would have to say, it has to be the single most poorly designed thing in this entire game.
You are victorious.
Yeah, we are victorious, I guess. We got another 10 spells cast. You know, each batch of spells brings us closer to what we hope is going to be the magic number. Alright, let's do Tundra Skirmish. Or Tundra War. Tell you what, let's go all in. Let's do a Tundra War. Difficulty hard? Do you want to have an insane battle? Let's have an insane battle. Let's stay as Minotaurs. Let's see how it goes. Let's go for it. So like I said, for old time's sake, we're gonna play as the Minotaurs. We're gonna try and make our Minotaur Shaman strategy work. It's not gonna be as... Ooh, we've got allies. Hello, this is gonna be a fun map. We're gonna... Oh, we've got quest buildings close to our base, but screw that. I mean, I guess there is still a reason to do quests, because you can, like, get actual useful stuff out of them. So we'll, I guess, check in from time to time to see if there are any quests on offer, any interesting ones. We're not gonna make a big deal out of it. Alright, so this one can be the one that advances. This one will have you guys continuously produced. Let's see what this quest is. No. I don't need... Especially as Minotaurs, you don't need it, because you can get far-seeing anyway. Yeah, you know, let's get that.
My sword is justice.
The Archon can... The fucking piece of garbage. The Archon can help defend our base. Are these... No, they're not... How are they just, like, perfectly timing their attacks, like, right before I complete this conversion? That is just not
New armies
not
and
cool
buildings
at
are
all.
available.
There we go. Alright. Now, our Minotaur Shaman strategy... I mean, it's gonna be a while before we start getting any Minotaur Shamans. Our Minotaur Shaman strat... Ooh, we got undead in this map. And we got orcs. This one almost looked like he was a neutral unit, but obviously he wasn't. We're gonna need a lot of stone, so I'm gonna relieve you of this level 3 quarry if you don't mind. All right, and you can go there. You can go here. You can go there.
Research complete.
Monument to my power, indeed. Let's check out what's going on in this mausoleum. It does feel liberating to be in a position where we can decide
Quest received.
to, like, we can decide whether we want to do quests. What are you? You're an ice mage. Should we just kill you?
An enemy
Let's just kill
has been
you.
destroyed. Your buildings are under attack.
You piece of trash. You piece of trash. Okay, let's... Gee, how many things are there on this map? There's this guy, there's green, there's purple. There's 16 more enemies that we need to kill if we want
Your
to
buildings are under attack.
stand in this. This... Okay. We gotta kill all... There are way too many heroes on this map.
New buildings are available.
Well, I know he's still pretty close. So let's kill him. Let's get his attention and kill him first.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Let's kill this bat. Now let's get our mines back.
As you wish. I serve only you, Master.
Let's get level 3.
No, Master, no.
What's our status on this? We're getting kind of close. Let's attack this thing a little bit. Really, no, all those hits and no spells. Okay. Tell you what, let's get the 3 of these in one fell swoop.
Master,
And now we're
as you wish.
done with that. We're getting this.
Don't hurt me.
We should build an arena. We don't have a great setup for our base, and indeed we won't
Your
until...
buildings are under attack.
Excuse me, who's doing what? Who's what now? What now? Who? Who? Which buildings? Piece of garbage. You're building a... This isn't even
New
yours.
buildings are available.
This isn't even yours anymore. Come on. Go away. Go away. Go away. Are we done? Are we done? No, we're not. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and get that. We should. What should we start getting now? Let's start getting crystal. Yeah, I'm reminding myself
I serve only Master.
the order in which I used to do things. Yeah, gotta get an arena now. Yeah, let's build it here. We're not gonna be using the arena that much.
No. As you wish. I serve only you, master.
And ooh, bit of slowdown. Thought for a second the game was about to do something weird.
Serve only you, master.
Keep my hero there. Build me a lookout as well. Actually, you keep going there. You build me a lookout.
As you wish.
We're not gonna try and drag out this map
Research
super long, but we do want at least a good amount of God,
New armies are
at least a
available.
good amount of game time out of it. I want my hero to get kills just to get a few extra spells like that. Like that, exactly. And surely we're still not.
Master? Only you.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Was that our doing or? No, I don't think so.
Your troops are under attack.
Excuse me. Okay. Eventually, we'll have to give our Archon some support in the form of
Research complete.
Minotaur Shamans.
No, master, no. As you wish.
For now, there's not a lot we can do. Well, we're getting Ziggurat level 4, which is going to be an important step.
Your troops are under attack.
Yeah, now we've definitely hit whatever we needed. Where was the quest? It was this. Okay,
I serve only you, master.
30 out of 20. Yeah,
Master?
Quest received.
yeah, and it incorrectly said quest received when it was in fact quest completed. But you know what? That's okay. I'm not gonna give you 1,000 crystal because we need crystal for a whole bunch of things.
No, master, no.
Research complete.
Yeah, this stuff is gonna get easier to deal with once we start getting Minotaur Shamans.
New buildings are available.
Yeah, we don't have a great layout for our base.
As you wish.
Yeah, and I think at this point we've got to bring our hero back because these guys are starting to get very
No, master, no.
very
Is my shield. Godspeed.
they're getting a bit incessant with these attacks.
The light.
Having our hero here will not only keep our base safe, but it'll also slowly allow us to get more spells done over time.
Hurt me.
Let's put another henge up here. Double henge action.
As you wish.
New armies are available.
And let's build a
No, master.
an ironworks. Oh, first of all, let me send you there.
Master? As you wish.
Ooh, yeah, we're getting tons of gold because of our assassinations. Love to see it.
I serve only you, master.
Your buildings are under attack.
What now? Oh, they're trying to... They built... Oh, an orc hold! And they're trying to steal our stuff. Well, I'll show them what I think about that. Even though this belongs to my,
An enemy have been vanquished. Your base
Oh.
is under siege.
Okay, I gotta bring my guy back.
I serve only
Guess I should be putting you guys in metal. You can continuously produce there. Gotta love those spells. Alright. Should we get cigarette level 5?
That was a heroic effort.
Apparently we did something heroic off screen, so we'll just have to take the game's word for it. I don't know if there are any enemy heroes left on the map, so we're not going to worry too much about that quest. And our first Minotaur Shamans are rolling off the assembly line.
No, master, no.
And put you there. Unfortunately, as Minotaurs... Okay, we're gonna need our hero to deal with this. We're gonna need a much higher number of shamans. If we want to hold off an attack of that magnitude. They've only just
Complete.
gotten started out. This side is a bit better off because they've got the Archon to help them out as well. So this guy seems to have gained
Your troops are
some
under attack.
experience as well. Alright, another chance for us to grind a few more spells.
Heroic effort.
Alright, now things are starting to... Things are starting to get a little bit settled. We'll get this and that, and you know what?
Serve only you, master.
Let's stop producing thralls, because I think we're good. I think we're definitely good.
Don't hurt me. Easy fish.
Show me, Lord. Chaos and play.
What I should do is I should let the shamans deal with these bats, because they can kill them in one hit and then gain some XP out of it. But I also really want to get some spells farmed, so it's a tough call. Like which
My sword is
are you gonna
justice.
favor?
Fire and blood.
You know, you guys can stand a little further out. And then once we've got a good number of them, we'll use our shamans to push forward. Even though I'm so tempted to just do it with my hero. But you know what? Like, the spell farming is something that'll just happen over time.
Research complete.
It will just happen with my hero. I'll destroy this thing from time to time as well. Get a spell out of it every now and then. Get that, and then we'll get Farseeing. These guys are starting to
Show me
put together a bit of a kind of perimeter defense force. You know what, let's get some morale, I think. This is the next order of business.
Master?
Ooh, and a big attack is coming from the north. So our hero will intercept that. If they really wanted to mess with us, they would send a kind of a simultaneous attack from north and west.
New buildings are available.
But I don't know how well these guys are coordinating among themselves.
Under attack.
I am annoyed that we're not getting any spells out of this.
New armies are available.
There we go. The green attack is going to be harder to spot just because it's a very light color on a white background. What are you asking for? Yeah, you're... I don't think there are any enemy heroes left. What is this purple guy trying to do? Like, excuse you? Yeah, I think these green guys are kind of busy dealing with our allies. These purple guys are relatively
Research complete.
undisturbed up there. Let's get all of that. We really need crystal, but we've got no good way of getting it. There's an attack coming from there. Let's position ourselves. Alright. We're gonna take out these catapults, because... Oh, what the fuck is this? Some nonsense happened. Some garbage nonsense happened. And now we need healing.
Yes. My faith is my shield.
New armies are available.
Some garbage nonsense happened. Alright, we need to build an altar, but we're majorly out of crystal. Do we even have a second source of crystal? We kind of do. We're gonna have to escort these guys into it. You know what? Our allies don't really need crystal. Because they have their own way of getting infinite crystal. And you know what? Why risk my hero against catapults when I can just you know, I'll let my allies keep the ore mine.
Yes. Away!
And I'll just I'll only take what I need. No, just attack this. The rest is fine. And now I'll... send my hero back to a relatively central position. Now we'll have people continuous production again. Just to beef up this crystal. You know what? Yeah, we'll take this from our allies as well. This level 3 crystal. They really don't need it. They really don't need it. Oh, and I don't think we've... Yeah, we haven't started on Farseeing. Not that it's really gonna do that much, but... But, you know, we might as well. Where are you?
Master,
Yeah.
as you wish.
Go inside that. And you know what? I'm gonna build.
Your troops are under attack.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Let's move these guys forward. Well, first of all, kill this guy.
Master? Yes, master.
Building this just so I can
I serve only you, master.
put people into this mine. Because we need to raise our crystal income by quite a lot. If we want to actually outpace what we're spending to bring in shamans. And also be able to do other stuff. Because I want a massive shaman army. Absolutely disgustingly huge.
Master? I serve only you.
And let's do that. Actually,
Don't hurt me.
I should have built that somewhere else. We can build another one.
No, master, no.
Seem to be at a bit of an uneasy equilibrium. So this mine is full.
Master?
Now there's another level 2 crystal mine up
Research
here
complete.
that we want to start stacking up. And while we're doing that, we also want to be... Oh, we've got our first dragons. Okay. This is how things are gonna go.
Your troops are under attack.
I serve
Research complete.
I really don't need to do that quest.
Your hero is under attack.
Okay.
I serve
Let's pull back a little. We built this. Let's get the mana regeneration thing.
Beware, a titan walks the earth.
And that surely is not our allies who built that Titan. Because the game wouldn't have warned us about it. What are they... I don't understand what our allies are... I guess they're moving slowly towards the south. But I think the Titan that we were warned about is one of our enemies must have built Lord Bane. And it must have been purple. Right? Yeah, okay, it was hard to see, but there he is, Lord Bane, with his chariot pulled by skeletal horses. Very good. Like, most of the Titans in this game look very, very... In fact, all
Your
of them.
buildings are under attack.
Oh,
No, master, no.
before we lose this... Okay, and the assault is coming. Let's see how much we can do with our hero. Eventually we can pull back and let our shamans handle it. But let's try and get as much done with our hero as we can.
Research complete.
And try and not take hits from catapults if we can help it. Ooh, but there's a lot of them. This could be a very bad decision that I've just made. But if you can time it well, then you can kill them and move before the next group has their shots properly lined up. So I pulled that off reasonably well, if I do say so myself. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a second one of these here, and I'm gonna start building my own Titan. I'm gonna build my own Titan. And did they destroy? I think. Ah, yeah, I think they destroyed my. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. So I'll. Put these two in there. Start getting Skull of Sartek. And where is Lord Bane? He's kind of stuck behind a bunch of his own people, which is unfortunate for him. Oh, and we need to start stacking up this mine, and then we just need to stop producing over here. Okay. We're building Lord Bane, yes, sorry, the Skull of Sartek. Let's get that.
Sartek is not pleased.
In the name of truth.
Another
Please.
attack seems to be on the move. Lord Bane is on the move. This I'm gonna try and intercept with my
Your troops are under attack.
Minotaur Shamans.
My faith is my shield.
Master? As you wish. Don't hurt me.
These guys
Yes, master.
can just go in there. Oh, these guys have done a pretty good job against some pretty big attack, it seems.
Your ally has summoned a titan.
Oh, the game does tell you. It just said your ally has summoned a Titan. Beautiful. And there he is, King Lunarian versus Lord Bane versus the Skull of Sartek. And oh, our allies have gotten fire arrows, which means
Buildings are under attack.
it's gonna be game over pretty soon. So if we do want our Minotaur Shamans to see any action, like, now is the time.
In Sartek's name. Rip out their throats.
Research complete.
Let's get that. This.
Sartek is not pleased. Sartek is not pleased.
Where's he going? Where's he going?
Smell their fear.
One thing I'm gonna do is this hasn't really worked well when I've tested it, but let me see if we Magic Attacker, Magic Defender, Magic Guardian. Let's go with Magic Attacker. Let's see if they will use their spells intelligently.
Sartek's name. Burn them.
when
In Sartek's name.
when they're given the chance to.
Go now. I wield chaos
We're
sacred
gonna-
flame.
This is gonna be a tough one for them to fight just because of all these catapults. And the very strong defenses that our enemies have built. These are all magic attackers. Okay, here. Oh, we've been. They're using pillars of fire, but they're not using them well. I guess we need to be closer to Lord Bane. Oh, they all died because they... Exactly. See, this is the problem, is that they don't use their spells intelligently. Had I manually used their spells, I could have finished off this attack. But instead, Lord Bane, I think Lord Bane died from fire DOT, damage over time. So we probably aren't even gonna get credit for it. So I think lesson here is always use the spells manually. Maybe there are some spells in this game. Oh, hey, I think our enemy, our allied hero, healed us up a little bit. Oh, hey, our allies have dragons too.
Are under attack.
That's good. That's nice. All right. Well, we've got. We're running out of time. We've got one chance to try and make something happen with our Minotaur Shamans before our allies make a complete mockery out of them. All right, you know what? Let's start destroying some of our own things, just to get some spells to shoot off. Some of our allies' mines as well.
Research
They're not gonna mine. They're not gonna mine. Whoa! But we gotta do this quick because our allies are starting to show up. Oh, they've got moon guards with fire arrows. I think we waited too long. But if we're quick, we can still do a lot of damage with our Minotaur Shamans. It's just that they're, instead of being the main destroying force, they're just gonna be kind of there as a support force for our allies. But we can do some useful stuff, right? Like we can take out. Well, this guy resigned. I guess he must have seen the writing on the wall with the, dragon here, huge army there, enemy heroes both still alive, Titan on the way somewhere. So no, actually no, this guy is still here. I think the guy who resigned was the other enemy. Yeah, because this guy still has a lot of stuff. But the this enemy is still gonna hang around until the bitter end.
Your troops are under attack.
Attack that again. I think one reason Minotaur Shamans aren't as effective in this game as compared to Battlecry 2 is that number one, they're slower. Number two, in Battlecry 2, one of the campaign bonus was that your units get higher range. Here they don't, so their range is pretty unimpressive. And number 3, I think the way the damage works in this game means that their damage is a little bit nerfed. Yeah, a range of 6 is actually really bad. There it comes the resignation. Oh, I was trying to do an attack, but there's nothing to attack. There's nothing to kill. I guess we're not going to be doing any last second spell farming. 513 troops. Pretty decent. Another 54 spells. Alright, I'm into it. Alright. Before we head back, undead and orcs. Haven't we already done something like that? Like, wasn't that just this? Like, undead and orcs, and this is also going to be undead and orcs. What's here in Ragnar's Fast? Realms of Death. Narion. Okay, so what I do is I was hoping this wouldn't happen. I was like, I'll go around the long way, but I'm like, no, it's just a couple of territories. What are the odds that we'll get ambushed again? Apparently, the odds that we'll get ambushed again are very high. So let's put these guys on stand ground mode. Let's make them, I don't know, magic defenders. Which is maybe gonna be slightly better than... Okay, this guy's a paladin.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Come on.
Your troops are under attack.
No, you guys just
Your hero is
Just-
under attack.
sit tight. Let my hero deal with these guys. To get a few more spells out of it. Really? No spells?
That was a heroic effort.
Well, that was a bit disappointing. But, I mean, a few more spells out of it is fine. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode. Which is okay. Not all of them need to be
You are victorious.
1 hour plus. How many spells do we get out of this? Another 10, alright. That's decent. Tell you what we'll do is we're gonna get ambushed again, okay. I'm not gonna bring any people just for a stupid troll fight. Alright, come on. Another small amount of spells. That's fine. That is totally fine with me.
You are victorious.
We are victorious. How many spells was that? 3, that's fine, I guess. Okay, I guess we're gonna get ambushed yet again. I think what we'll do is we'll end with one more joust. Just because we do need to start ramping up the number of heroes that we've killed. Because that's gonna be one thing that I'd like to max out before I finish the campaign. Which is gonna be not that long from now, I don't think.
You are victorious.
Are victorious. That's another 4 spells to us. It's good. So let's do a joust at the end as well. Quick joust. What we can do is we can lower the difficulty back to normal. And let's see how this one goes. Okay. Demon, Slayer, Thief, Defiler. And I'm okay with killing them in that order. And just... the thieves don't have assassination. Only assassins have assassination. Assassins and Dark Elves racially.
An enemy hero has been destroyed. An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Alright.
Another notch in my blade. Another notch in my blade.
Alright. Finish these off. Kill you as well.
An enemy has been vanquished.
There we go. Fantastic.
You are victorious.
We are indeed victorious. Another 6 spells. Okay, and with that, I think we can bring this episode to a close. What do we accomplish? Well, let's take a look at our titles. Did we get anything? I don't think we raised anything. We went above 40,000 in terms of enemies killed, but we're gonna need huge numbers for that. Maybe 50,000 is gonna be where we get the next star for this, but maybe even not then, because I know we're gonna need, in order to fully max it out, hundreds of thousands, and we might get something new for this at 300, we might get something new for this at 250. We just have to get to those milestones and see if that changes anything. But for now, we just had a nice relaxed battle where if we did farm anything, it was a bunch of spells cast. And we're getting close to 3,000, which I hope is going to finish this off, because if it does, then that's going to be one major burden lifted off from us. I think we might have gotten credit for the Titan. I'm not sure about that. But we'll have a dedicated Titan farming episode to wrap this up. For now, I'm not too worried about it. Killed a few heroes as well. And we'll check it back in when we're at 450, see if that raises anything with that. But for now, we just wanted a nice, chill episode where we play properly, you know, have a proper battle, build our army, let our opponents build their armies, not to farm kills or anything, but just to have it feel like a nice, you know, vigorous battle. And even though our Minotaur Shamans didn't get to get the kind of combat action that I would have liked, we still saw that they're pretty good. Not as good as in Battlecry 2, but still pretty good. And in that one battle where we went up against Lord Bane, if I hadn't used the auto spellcasting thing, and if I had manually used, Pillars of Fire, I think we could have done a lot better there in that one as well. And our Minotaur Shamans could have been the ones that killed Lord Bane. They didn't, but you know what? It's okay. They got a good amount of time out in the battlefield, and it was very nice, very nostalgic. Next episode, what are we gonna do? I think we're gonna have to farm for some more kills. That's kind of undeniable. Like, we'll do one episode of this, one episode of that. But I'm not sure if we'll stay doing it against the barbarians. We might switch it up a little bit, but that's something that I will decide for sure next episode. For now, though, a nice one, a fun one, a relaxed one. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you'll join me for the next one as well. And until then, take care.